This edition of YouTube Suggestions is brought to you by Pokey's Attire for the Awkwardly Shaped Man. If you've got 4'2" pants, come on down to Pokey's. Free bikini wax for the first 42 customers this Saturday. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of YouTube Suggestions. If you've never seen one of these before, this is where I give a brief rundown of 5 different channels. These are all channels I'm subscribed to, not necessarily ones that are subscribed to me, even though some of them are. I'll leave links to all the channels in the description, and if you aren't already aware of them, I just ask that you go check them out. Last time I did this, I did it a little bit different. I really liked the way it came out, but boy, that was a lot of work. So I'm going to mostly go back to the way I was doing it before, but I am incorporating some of what I did into the new videos. And I put so much work into it and concentrated on so many other things, I completely forgot Laney the Shout-Out Monkey. So we'll see the Shout-Out Monkey return in this one, but as always, before we get to the channels, you have to listen to me ramble about something. First, let me send out some congratulations to a couple of channels that were previously featured on YouTube Suggestions. Both George TV, the Fam, and the Steel One passed 1,000 subscribers since they were in YouTube Suggestions. Now, let me clarify, I'm not saying it happened because of YouTube Suggestions. As I always say, I just hope I can push at least 1 or 2 people in a channel's direction. But even if I did have something to do with it, they made 99.999% of this happen on their own. And, well, they did a recent collaboration with James the Fam, so I'm pretty sure that had more to do with it than anything I did. But George hit 1,000 while he and Rich were with James at the Stanley Hotel. Now, how cool is that? You're on this... You're doing this collaboration with James the Fam, and you're at the Stanley Hotel. You're just at the Stanley Hotel, for crying out loud. And you hit 1,000 subscribers. That's just awesome. And then the Steel One wasn't too far behind him. He hit 1,000 a few days later, and appropriately enough, he was in George's live stream when it happened. And I was lucky enough, I happened to slip into the live stream as it was happening and got to see it. So congratulations to both of you guys. It seriously couldn't happen to better people. Okay, there was one more thing I was going to bring up, and I forgot what it was, but it came back to me while I was saying all that. In the last suggestions video, I mentioned that I got my first piece of channel merch. Well, actually, it was my second. It was the first piece of channel merch I had to get in the mail, or the first piece of merch that didn't come from 5 blocks away. I did already have a What the Paranormal cap. So, here are my 2 caps, side by side. This will hopefully be the foundation of a growing collection. I'll leave a link to the What the Paranormal store in the description, and go check their stuff out. They've got more than caps. They've all got more than caps, just caps are kind of my thing, so... Alright, I never know when I'm going to come out with another one of these, but I thought, what day would be better than Valentine's Day? When you were showing some love and hoping to get that love back. When we... Oh, can we not say that word? I'm not even sure. Come on, YouTube, let us know what we can say and what we can't. Gee whiz. Well, anyway, as long as they don't ban subscription monkeys, we're good on this channel. Michigander Man, or simply Rob, as many of us on the bottom of YouTube have come to call him, has really hit on something with his Lunch with Rob live streams. You know, he goes live every day during his lunch break, Spends about 40 minutes or so chatting with his subscribers. It's really caught on, and he always draws a pretty good crowd. He sometimes comes back later in the day and does another live stream, where we'll go live when he isn't at work, but his Lunch with Rob segment has really taken off. He does do more than live streams. He has some abandoned location videos and takes us to see some historical landmarks in his area. There's one really cool video where he walks around Grand Rapids and shows some great ice sculptures, including one life-size sculpture of the cast of Cheers. So there's a lot more stuff to see on his channel. If you want to catch a live stream, sometimes it depends on the hours he works as to exactly when he goes live, but he does it every day. So go check him out, and don't forget to pack a lunch. Entity Paranormal Investigators. I'm still getting used to saying that. It's a fairly new name for the channel, and I'm used to just saying April. This is one that I don't get to catch as much as I would like, because she goes on kind of late, and one of her primary streams is on Friday night. With me working, mostly working the weekends, it makes it kind of hard to stay up. But April has an unusual house. There is a lot of spirit activity there, and she uses her K2 meter and the spirit box to interact with them. When I have been able to sit in, it can make for a very interesting evening. Now, like anything to do with ghost hunting, you can't turn it on and off. Some nights they are more active than others, but when they are active, it is something else. During one live stream, when she got up to take care of something, her computer monitor moved by itself. Now, it happened in full view of the camera. Aside from the paranormal, she will do a challenge or another video from time to time. Her daughter and other family joins her quite often. She's been sick recently, so I don't know what kind of schedule she is on exactly right now. I think Friday and Sunday are her main days. She has another one. I can't remember what day it is right now. But go check her out and see for yourself. I think Friday is really her big day. If you're into the paranormal, it can be really interesting. Okay, taking a complete turn in a different direction, we have MarkFunJones, or Mark Funnel Cake Jones. He was known as for a long time as MarkFunJones, and recently changed his name to Funnel Cake as a rib on himself. So that's the name that will come up. He did have a situation regarding a funnel cake a while back. I don't know if he plans on keeping this new name or if he'll change it back, but for the moment he is Mark Funnel Cake Jones. If you're all about keeping the live stream short, Mark is your guy. He rarely goes on for more than about 30 minutes. Short, sweet, and to the point. Most of his live streams center on his fart. That's fun art. Or fart, as he calls it. We all enjoy a little fart every now and then, if we will admit it or not. You can watch Mark paint his creations. A lot of his paintings are of other YouTubers, and and sometimes it's just whatever strikes him at the moment. He keeps it fun and lively, and doing some impersonations and different accents. He does have other live streams, sometimes just a quick little check-in as he drives to work, or one stream where he makes you realize the comparison between the taste of almond joy and the smell of sunscreen. So go check him out. He's a pretty funny guy, and tell him James recommended his fart. It's never an easy segue from farts to coffee, but we're going to give it a try. Deborah does a lot of live streams. You can wake up and have coffee with Deborah, have coffee with lunch with Deborah, and keep yourself up late because of all the coffee you drank with Deborah. Yes, Deborah does like coffee just a little bit. Her son joins her sometimes, and they will do challenges and other fun stuff. And she has a nice group of people that come in, and as long as you aren't there to stir up trouble, you will be welcome. There is probably not a bigger proponent of the YouTube family life than Deborah. Once she has your back, you know she will have your back from then on, and she has proven that at various times. Just yesterday, as I'm making this, she turned her YouTube family into a YouTube army to come to the aid of another YouTuber that has been getting shelled left and right by trolls, or cowards as I have come to call them. These particular kind of trolls. Go check out her channel and sit in on one of her live streams. If you're lucky, she will have your back like she had the back of our next channel. Okay, I hope I am pronouncing this correctly. Tony Schaus has been on YouTube for 7 years. But I just came across him recently, yesterday, as I am making this. He is a fine young man that loves to sing Christian music and share it with people that come into his live stream. It's always nice to see somebody that cares about something and enjoys something so much, and he is kind-hearted enough to share it with everyone that comes to his channel. He does some other things too. He plays some games and has an occasional unexpected guest, but his singing is the primary part of his streams. I came across Tony thanks to Deborah the Fam, and he was having a lot of trouble with trolls. We all slapped on our YouTuber army and went to battle for him. Now, I'll admit, I think some people were so worked up about it, there was a hair trigger on those blue wrenches once we got going, but I think we managed to calm everybody down. And if you're just a coward that wants to insult someone, move along, go somewhere else. If you want to come in and show this young man some support and share in his passion, go check out his channel and sit in for a while and come loaded with some kind words. Okay, so those are the 5 channels I'm presenting this time around. I have to admit these were not the exact 5 channels I was originally going to include in this one, but I decided to make some last-minute changes. One thing about it is there are a lot of people doing live streams these days. So I think the next one I'll probably just do I'll just do another one centered on live streams and give 5 more. After that, there will be a small change in the format. Nothing huge. Originally it wasn't about big channels and little channels. It was just about channels I enjoyed and wanted to help get word out about them. But it makes sense to use this to help the smaller channels out. They are the ones that need that sliver of publicity I can give them. So that will be the primary concentration from now on, although I will mention some bigger channels as well. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this one. Check the links in the description and go take a look at these channels if you haven't already. If you're new here, look for the big red button with the S word on it and give it a click. As far as the bell, I am joining the growing number of channels that just leave it up to you. If you want to ring the bell, go ahead. If not, just get to me when you can. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.